I ain't gonna lie, I was seeing that everybody was mad at DaBaby, all because he dropped the video reenacting what recently happened in the bus with the dude who stabbed the girl, which is a video that I didn't watch because I don't like watching shit like that. But I heard that it happened in debate where DaBaby's from, North Carolina, South Carolina, one of the Carolinas. Niggas is sensitive, bro. I don't know if it's because it's something he said in the song, something he did in the video. Maybe it's a too soon type of thing, but Blackie Speaks is here to put me on. I don't do no research. I don't Google anything. I get all my information from niggas like Blackie Speaks, Academics, Omeezy. Who else I be watching? Yeah, let's get it.
Now, DaBaby is currently on the receiving end of some backlash due to a music video he dropped yesterday. I want to have a little conversation about the backlash and what's actually going on. Now, for all my people who've been tuned into all the uploads, you guys know that yesterday I dropped a video on the young woman in Charlotte, North Carolina, who lost her life in that stabbing. Very horrible situation. That story honestly shook me to my core, and I just feel so bad about it because it could have all been prevented had the perpetrator been dealt with by the system. Now, DaBaby actually ended up dropping a tribute to that young woman yesterday in a music video that he put out. Now, really quickly, DaBaby is of course a rapper who was very popular a few years ago. I'm sure most people have at least seen his face or name or heard one of his songs. He's actually from Charlotte himself, where this tragedy unfortunately happened. Now, yesterday he hopped on social media and he promoted this music video he dropped called Save Me. The music video, which starts off with showing off the surveillance footage of the death of Irina Zarutska, has been getting a lot of backlash. Some of the social media outrage comments include people saying things like, DaBaby is actually sick and I'm actually gonna have to delete this app, like ninjas really are not well. Or this other one, which was a response to his tweet promoting the song, where someone said DaBaby about to get canceled while already being canceled, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because is DaBaby actually capable of getting canceled when he already got canceled years ago? That's a good question, right? That aside, there's been a huge debate.
Cancel culture is literally just a social media Twitter thing, bro. Y'all motherfuckers is like, what, bro?
About
I mean, is it? Because if a motherfucker do something and it gains enough traction and they could lose shit like contracts and ad deals and shit like that,
whether or not this video was appropriate, especially at this time because this tragedy happened so recently. If you see my video from yesterday on the tragedy, you guys already know how I feel about it. I just think it's so terrible that the system failed this young woman so bad. And honestly, something about that story still sits so heavy on my heart. I can't explain it, but I guess it's just the humanity in me, right? Now, I watched the music video that DaBaby dropped, so I want to give you guys my personal opinion on it and a little breakdown. Now, initially when I seen it from the outside, like the promotion, without watching the video itself, my initial reaction was, really, nigga? Like, really, ninja? Especially considering the fact that how the entire video starts off is with the surveillance footage of the actual situation and not a portrayal of it.
First off,
video starts off.
Wait, did she pass?
Off is with the surveillance footage of the actual situation and.
Or did she survive?
And not a portrayal.
First off, this alone, I'm only speaking from my paranoid, overthinking brain. And I'm from New York City. All we do is take buses, trains, and public transportation and shit. Never am I ever sitting in front of somebody, anybody, especially not a motherfucker who's just there.
How the entire video starts off is with the surveillance footage of the.
Now, he may just be tired, you feel me, just got off work, taking a little nap, you know, people be falling asleep on their way back home from work, you know, and then just pop up right back up as soon as they get on they stop and shit. I wouldn't have sat in front of that motherfucker. I mean, me personally, I'm the type to just always go to the back of the bus anyways. Like, I want to sit on the seats that's literally attached to the back of the bus. I don't want nobody behind me. I want to be the one behind motherfuckers. You feel me? That's just my, you know, paranoid brain always. But
actual situation and not a portrayal of it. I think if you're going to be on some edge.
But then again, you know, you shouldn't have to. That's just me. Again, that's just me. People shouldn't have to be walking around paranoid, overthinking shit. That's not how you should be living. That's how I live, you feel me? Because it just works for me. Those are my survival instincts. I know how to deal with it. But for other people, that may be exhausting and shit. You shouldn't have to be living life that way.
Joyner Lucas type shit. actually do it all the way.
That's exactly what I was about to say. This Joyner Lucas ass shit. So you telling me, like, bro, niggas have been doing this since the beginning of time. Motherfuckers have been making songs and videos about current situations for mad long. For mad long. Reenacting shit all the time. Spreading awareness just for the simple fact of spreading awareness, because like DaBaby didn't have to do that. DaBaby don't gotta spread awareness. Now granted, I don't know if he did something in the video. I don't know if he said something in the song. I'm still watching. But if motherfuckers is coming at him strictly just because the situation happened and he made a video about it and that's it, come on, bro. I'm like, bro, I hate y'all motherfuckers, bro. Like, motherfuckers is overly sensitive, bro. I
know that Joyner gets a lot of criticism for his videos because people think he's corny and all that. But honestly, you gotta appreciate how much effort he puts into his videos, especially in this day and age when music videos aren't really that impactful or beneficial for an artist's career as, let's say, short form content. Now, when it comes to DaBaby, I think he could have definitely played that differently, considering the fact that first impressions are important. And if you're going to do a tribute to such a tragic story, the last thing you'd want is for people to misconstrue your intentions by thinking you're trying to clout chase. So that's number one. Also, while we're at number one, I do want to mention that DaBaby actually put the GoFund link for Irina Zarutska at the top of the description, which is something that I myself didn't do. And for Irina
Wait.
Zarutska,
Our Valeria and her husband has suffered a terrible tragedy yesterday. Their niece, she passed. And listen, if anybody watches this video and decides to comment down below, me being surprised at the fact that she passed away is not something that you should be upset about. Like, me not knowing that she passed should not upset you at all. Listen, you know that she passed. Go donate. The fuck? 436,000
at the top of the description, which is something that
had recently arrived in the United States seeking safety from the war and hoping for a new beginning. Tragically, her life was cut short far too soon. Seeking safety from the war and hoping for a new beginning. This is an irreparable loss for her family. We have created this fundraiser to support.
I myself didn't do in my video. Like, I didn't even know that there was a GoFundMe available. So at the time of me dropping this,
oh, not you, Blackie Speaks. Be careful for motherfuckers get at you for not knowing that she did not have, that she had a GoFundMe, bro. That ass people will be upset at you for you not knowing that she had a GoFundMe
video. I'll not only put it at the top of this video's description, but I'll also put it in the video from yesterday. So right there, DaBaby did something positive, which has inspired me to take some action, which is ultimately going to help the family in this time of grief. Number two,
DaBaby did something positive? Oh shit, you be careful for motherfuckers that are trying to cancel DaBaby. They get under your comments and start talking shit, fuck around, try to cancel you.
Let's talk about the concept of the entire music video. So in a nutshell, DaBaby is positioning himself as the hero. Like, he's saying, if I was there, I would have been able to intervene before it happened and Irina would have survived, which is exactly what happens in the video. Right before the criminal stabs her, DaBaby stops him by holding his arm, right? And then DaBaby himself, the killer, and Irina end up walking out the train as the authorities are standing right outside. So right there, my interpretation is he's introducing the alternative universe of what could have happened if he was there. Also, I do think it's important to note that I don't personally think that DaBaby was making it so much about himself, but I think he made himself serve as a symbol or a representation of the viewer, you or I, being the hero in a situation that can otherwise play out differently, like, let's say, a tragic ending. And then the last shot in the music video is the killer, DaBaby, and the actress who plays Irina all sitting down together, which I don't know what was supposed to be the representation of that particular shot, because that's not usually how situations like this end, but that's beside the point, right? Overall, this music video has been getting a very strong negative reaction, and there's two sides to this conversation. I do think there's a tone deaf side to this, because like we stated, I don't think including that beginning was appropriate at all. I was watching the news about this particular tragedy, and the family stated that they didn't want people to actually share the surveillance footage, like the uncut raw murder, which makes a lot of sense. Obviously, it was horrible what happened, right? So one of the unfortunate things of DaBaby doing something like this is it does bring awareness to the story, and that's good. but it does also attract an audience of people to the tragedy who don't necessarily feel compassion or care enough to do research on it. And perhaps that puts a spotlight on, let's say, the actual footage, which we don't want. But then again, I spoke on it as well, and I showed parts of the surveillance footage when I was reporting on the story, and the same thing could be said for me as well, or anyone else covering it, right? I don't want to say that me and DaBaby are different, but what I can tell you, since I'm speaking right now, is why I covered the story, and it was because it personally moved me emotionally, right? I got really shook when I heard about that particular story and when I saw how, she ended up getting killed, right? But when it comes to DaBaby, I don't know if he's spoken about it outside the music, like on any of his social media accounts or whatnot, but maybe that's the point of the music, right? So I do want to say that I understand why he's getting all this pushback. When it comes to things like this, I think there's a way to do it because what he did isn't necessarily wrong, but I think with some more, I don't want to say finesse, but he could have made it connect more had he done it in a little bit of a different way.
Like what?
As an example, and I don't know if he did this, but maybe tease it a little more before speaking about how the death moved you as someone who's a father and someone who comes from North Carolina where it happened. And another aspect of this is DaBaby is someone who, despite being canceled in a lot of different spaces, he actually has a noticeable enough presence, visibility, fame, but most importantly of all, money. So more than just dropping a music video, I think one of the things that could have helped here is getting in touch with the lawmakers and the movers and the shakers on the legal side in the state, right, of North Carolina, and then possibly help create a ripple effect of some type of positive change in the direction of keeping people like DeCarlos Brown, who was the killer, away from the streets so women and children can...
Nigga, how do you know he's not doing any of that? How do you know he's not donating, getting in contact with the police, the people in this city, shit like that? How do you know he's not doing any of that? Niggas just get to turning on the camera and get to talking without knowing shit about shit. How do you know he's not doing that? Not only that, nigga, that first example that you gave as to why people may be coming at him, nigga, that is a bullshit example. What? What the fuck did he just say?
Fame, but of a different way. Finesse, but wrong. Have made it connect more had he done it in a little bit of a different way. As an example, and I don't know if he did this, but maybe tease it a little more before speaking about how the death moved you as someone who's a father and someone who comes from...
Tease it a little more. Nigga, if he teased the video a little more, especially being a video like that, that shit would have been way worse. You're building anticipation for your music, for your song, for your video around her death, around her tragedy. You want him to promote the song and tease it around her tragedy. That's what you telling me right now? Bro, you see, and this is what I mean about social media, bro. It's like, let Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole have done some shit like this and it would have been completely fine. But because DaBaby is already viewed the way that he's viewed, now motherfuckers is just gonna nitpick and try to find any little thing to be upset about it and shit like that. It's like, nigga, look at the example that he just gave. Nigga say you could have went about it a different way by teasing it a little more and shit, rather than just coming out and like, what, bro? I hate you motherfuckers, bro. I swear, bro. I swear. And this is one of the main things that I hate about social media and the internet, bro. You know, back then, before social media and the internet, I mean, it ain't like I wouldn't know. I could only imagine. But I'm pretty sure back then, motherfucker would turn on the news. He sees somebody get killed, some crazy shit happening, and it's just like, I mean, what can I do? I turn on the news, I see all this crazy shit. What can I do? It ain't my life. It ain't nothing that I could do about it. Like, you feel me? Just, you know, continue living. But now that it's social media, motherfuckers want to share their opinion as if their opinion is doing something. Motherfuckers want to create conversations as if the conversation is doing something. And this is why everybody's angry. Everybody's angry. Everybody's upset. The society is the way that it is because everybody just has their nose in everything, bro. Everybody's upset at everything. There's so much shit going on around the world and we're just all witnessing it firsthand. You keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and with every scroll is always some fucked up shit, a fucked up news story, a fucked up tragedy situation, whatever the case may be, and we're just all consumers, digesting all this shit, seeing all this shit, reading all this shit, and we're just emotional. We just emotional, angry, crying about any little thing, nitpicking any little thing, but we just gonna continue to scroll, continue to see, continue to read, continue to digest, continue to be angry, continue to be some little bitches, continue to be, you feel me? Come on, bruh. Niggas need a nigga. If I had the power to turn all this internet shit off, I would, bruh. I really would. If I had that button, oh come on, bruh.
North Carolina, where it happened, and another.
Now y'all could finally cry in peace. Then y'all could finally cry to yourselves. You feel me? Like y'all wouldn't have to pick up the phone and cry in front of the camera and post it because there'll be nothing to post it to. Finally, people can learn themselves. They can put God first. They can actually put God first. Niggas need to press that button, bro.
Another aspect of this is DaBaby is someone who, despite being canceled in a lot of different spaces, he actually has a noticeable enough presence, visibility, fame, but most importantly of all, money. So more than just dropping a music video, I think one of the things that could have helped here is getting in touch with the lawmakers and the movers and the shakers on the legal side in the state, right, of North Carolina, and then possibly help create a ripple effect of some type of positive change in the direction of keeping people like DeCarlos Brown, who was the killer, away from the streets so women and children can walk safely in these streets.
Nigga said he got money so he could have there's some change. Nigga, you know how many people in these cities have more money than DaBaby, have more power politically than DaBaby, and them niggas can't do shit. They can't even do shit. So what the fuck makes you think? Yo, bro, y'all niggas, motherfuckers really just be saying shit, bro. Motherfuckers really just be saying shit. They be putting, you know, you don't need money to go out here and do whatever you gotta do, right? You know, you don't gotta be rich to donate to some shit. You don't gotta be rich to participate. You don't gotta be rich to stand up for something. You don't gotta be rich to protest. You don't gotta be rich to, you know, voice. But motherfuckers be so quick to put these expectations on these other motherfuckers strictly because they're public figures and they think they have all this crazy amount of money, yet they're not even doing nothing. I hate motherfuckers who get to saying shit, who get to saying what they want other people to do, yet they're not even doing anything. They're not participating in anything. They're not practicing the shit that they preach. They just want to put shit on other people and want them to resolve these issues.
That would, in my opinion, be the biggest power move he could make.
You see me? The only reason why I don't speak up about none of this shit is because I don't practice none of this shit. Like, I don't partake in no shit like this. So what the fuck do I look like trying to point my finger at somebody for some shit that they're doing or not doing when I'm not even doing that shit? What? Y'all crazy, bro.
And maybe this is something he's working towards behind the scenes. I have no clue, right? I'm just trying to plant ideas into the universe. And then on the other side,
yeah, that's the problem. Niggas just want to start planning shit into the universe. Niggas just want to give their thoughts on shit.
I don't think him doing this was entirely bad, no matter the particular approach. Because I think one of the things, especially in this social media age, that really helps a great cause is awareness. Irina Zarutska's story has gone global, and it makes me happy to see that people are coming together to grieve her. But more awareness ultimately does something important, which is more people find out about what happened, and ultimately people finding out about her story is good, right? And I'm
niggas want to be mad at DaBaby because he's a rapper and he made a song. Nigga, be mad at the news outlets who posted this. Be mad at the bus operators and companies who even released this video, who even gave that video up. Be mad at the little documentaries and all this shit that's about to come from this, or all of the documentaries that come from any tragedy, any news reports that come, that, you know, it's all awareness, is all speaking about the situation and spreading about what happened and shit like that. But because DaBaby's a rapper, because he rapped the song, because he made a music video and shit like that, now put the blame on him because, like, bro, y'all niggas is weird.
Happy that he's using his voice for something positive. So on one hand, you or I could criticize him for how he did it, like the fact that he's putting himself as a hero, or I should say he's portraying himself as kind of like the hero. He could have saved the day and whatnot in that particular music video that he dropped. But at the same time, is it really a bad message? I don't really think so at all. Because
nigga, I don't know. You don't want yo, what? This nigga don't want talking about some, oh, you coulda, you feel me? What the fuck he said? That stupid ass shit he said, nigga, that shit even left my brain. It's not even coming back to me. That's how dumb that shit was. Nigga, is you against him or is you for him? Are you submitting to the shit that motherfuckers is saying online on Twitter? Like, nigga, all DaBaby gotta do is turn off his phone. All niggas gotta do is turn off their phone and they're good. That's what Tyler the Creator said. How the fuck can you get cyberbullied? Nigga, just turn off your fucking phone.
After watching the full music video, my takeaway wasn't anything negative. My takeaway was be more socially aware when you're out in public, not only for yourself, but for your fellow humans. So if there's a situation where I could prevent a woman or let's say a child from getting hurt at the hands of another evil human being, I would want to step up because that's the right thing to do. I do, however, want to add a very important precaution to what I just said, which is just make sure that you personally are safe in the process of trying to stop another person from getting hurt, because as much as we want to be heroes in this world, let's not forget about ourselves because we all have family to come home to at the end of the day. I think for DaBaby,
facts, white people, you see how fucked up it is to kill somebody for no reason? That ass, I know. Look at the video. Tragedy. White people, you know, killing people for no reason is fucked up. Now in this situation is a black man who killed a white lady. That's fucked up. It is. But because just her being white shouldn't be the only reason why you have sympathy. I know there's a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there like that. Just because she's white should not be the only reason why you have sympathy. And just because she's a woman should not be the only reason why she has sympathy. Why y'all have sympathy. It could have been a man. It could have been a black man. It could have been a black woman. White man, white woman, whatever the case may be. Hispanic, Asian, it could have been anybody. It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up.
maybe the biggest thing here is that there was a lack of, I guess, like...
And the fucked up part about it is, nigga, if that was a black man or a black lady, we're so desensitized when it comes to shit that it probably wouldn't have even... DaBaby probably wouldn't have even done this shit, bro. I'm being completely honest. He probably wouldn't have even... Or maybe he would have, because, like he said, the only reason he did it is because Charlotte, North Carolina, and shit like that. But, nigga, even there, you know how much fucked up shit happens and shit?
I just didn't feel connected to the...
Now, because it's a white lady, motherfuckers want to make music videos and shit.
Cause, or I want to say the music video and what he was trying to do here, as much as I should have, in my opinion. Because in a time like this, the last thing you'd want is send the signal that you're only doing this to boost yourself up, which is what a lot of people are saying. Now, there's one thing that I'm very confused about as well, which is DaBaby was recently featured on a song called Save Me. So it has the same exact title as this tribute to Irina Zarutska. And that's where things get muddy, because now it could be viewed as, did you title the song Save Me because it goes right along with the concept, or because it has the same exact title as this other song you're featured on, which could perhaps lead to more attention to that song.
Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna lie, Blackie. I fuck with you. But I was just saying the same shit about a nigga like on Meezy, bro. Y'all motherfuckers just get to making these music videos and just get to saying shit for the sake of the video, bro. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Niggas is dragging shit. Niggas just, this what I mean. Like, niggas just try to connect shit that isn't there. Niggas try to nitpick at shit. I'm done with this video, bro. It's like, bro, nigga, just the other day, I was laughing and cheering over a motherfucker dying on camera in front of mad people. Wasn't that shit just last week, a few days ago? Everybody was cheering over a motherfucker getting shot in his neck and dying on camera. Ain't nobody felt bad. Everybody was happy. Everybody was cheering. Now motherfuckers want to pick and choose when the same shit happens. Somebody getting killed, stabbed this time on camera. Now everybody is up in arms about it. But just the other day, I was happy. Y'all was happy over a motherfucker's death. Y'all was laughing and clapping over a motherfucker's death. Or what, just because of the shit that he said or his beliefs, now he doesn't deserve to live? Because a motherfucker's life is all, the totality of a motherfucker's life is just what he says. He said this one thing, so now fuck his entire life. He said something that goes against what you believe or your opinion, now fuck his entire life. His whole upbringing, family, people that he loves, people that love him, people that care about him. He was a father. He got kids. He had a wife. He had people that care about him. So now his life means nothing just because of some shit that he was saying. Just because the shit that he said upsetted you. Just because the shit that he says stand against what you believed and your opinion and shit. Nigga, shut y'all bitch asses up, bro. Motherfuckers want to be picking and choosing when to be mad and when to not be mad. Motherfuckers want to die, want to laugh about a motherfucker's death last week, but this week they want to cry over a motherfucker making a video trying to spread awareness and shit, bro. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. That ass. That's why I be fucking, and not just deleted Instagram too, bro. It be a whole bunch of bullshit I just be seeing. But the most toxic app now is Twitter, bro. I hate going on Twitter, bro. That ass. As soon as I open Twitter, I just get tight, bro. Motherfuckers just be saying dumb shit. That's the end of this video right here. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know down below what you want to see me react to next time. I'm see you in the next one, bro. I'ma holla at y'all.